What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. Batman Gotham Knights Gilded City issue number 2 is available tomorrow, November 22nd, and the reward is a melee weapon for Nightwing. And I managed to get my hands on a code a little bit early, and this is it right here. It's like the Gilded Age Escrima Sticks or something like that. And they are pretty cool to look at, or Golden Age maybe it is, Gilded. We'll see in a second. They're pretty cool to look at. They're also kind of basic, but in any event, this is what you are going to get with your second code. And keep in mind that when you redeem all 6 codes over the course of the 6 issues of the comic book run, you will also get some exclusive colorways and transmogs that you can only get from getting all 6 issues. So this is the weapon, and obviously Nightwing is looking pretty dope here. Let's go in and take a look at it. So when we go into our gear, you'll see that I have it equipped, the Gilded Age Escrima Sticks. All right. Now, I'm a little confused. I'm going to be honest with you. I was under the impression that these were supposed to be absolutely amazing. Okay, I was actually told that at one point by one of the devs, and it is a heroic weapon, and they want us to believe the heroic weapons are the best weapons, but it only has 1 mod slot, which, as a level 40 character, I don't actually see any reason at any point in time anybody would use a weapon or a piece of gear with 1 mod slot. To me, this should have been a bare minimum of 3 mod slots, but probably even 4, because you're getting it for buying a comic book, okay? This, to me, should be one of the absolute best pieces of gear you could possibly get, because it's like a pay to win. Otherwise, there's no incentive to get the comic other than the fact that it's 1/6 of what you need to get whatever the skins we haven't seen and the colorways we haven't seen that you get for having all 6 end up being. I don't hate the perks. I mean, critical regroup heals the wearer and their allies for short duration when health is low, and increase elemental resistance when health is full. I mean, those are kind of cool, but honestly, like if we actually go in and we actually equip a mod, we give it this level 40 critical enhancement mod from Fox Tech. All right, it still isn't even as good as this purple piece of gear, which has 2 mods. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do as much damage. It doesn't even do as much critical damage. I don't. I'm a little. I don't know. I'm a little confused as to exactly where they were going with this. If we go into here, elusive Escrima Sticks. So I don't believe you can actually craft it either. So I really and truly feel like this is a little bit of a letdown, because the motorcycle was amazing. Okay, you got the motorcycle in the first God, and I hope I have it. Yeah, so you got this motorcycle, right? But I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I could be. And I don't really, well, I mean, of course I'm one-shotting them, but that's just because I'm good at the game. But, like, I don't understand where they're going with this. I really hope that in watching, this video, maybe, maybe we can get them to reconsider this gear. And honestly, heroic level gear to begin with always gets put to the top. So you think that the heroic level gear is actually better than the legendary. The game makes you feel that way. you know, that orange is better than yellow. But the reality is the orange gear is not worth using because they only have one mod slot. And you obviously, no matter how great the gear may be, the one mod slot only goes so far, you know? Like, you're able to add, even if I were to add like a level 1 mod to a second mod slot on this gear, it's better. You know what I mean? Like, even a level 1 mod added on to this would make it substantially better. So I think it's a mistake to kind of do this, especially, you know, as part of something where you're actually buying a comic book. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be buying this comic book specifically for the purpose of getting the goodies that are in it. And I really think that the gear that they're going to put out should basically be the equivalent of pay to win. Like, it really should be. I really and truly believe that if you want these comic books to sell, you need to put a piece of gear in it that is absolutely worth going out and finding a comic book shop and buying it. Which, honestly, you should be doing anyway. I know that, I guess, the real winner is, you know, getting the skin and the colorway at the end. But I don't know, man. Like, it just seems to defeat the purpose of hyping up the comic, of hyping up the code, to give away a piece of gear that people are going to instantly trash. That's unfortunately how I feel about this. I was so excited to actually get this code a little early. Not from them, just in general. Found a way. And it's a letdown, you know. It really, I've always been honest. I've always told you how I feel. But that's where we're at. So this month is Nightwing. I believe next month in December, it's Red Hood. And then I want to say in January it is Batgirl. And February it's Robin. And then in March is when we'll get the skin and colorway. Then you get the colorway from the code, and then the skin or transmog for having all 6. So in any event, you know, this will be in the comic shop starting tomorrow, the 22nd. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, well, it's cool. I mean, I just wish that, you know, I wish I had at least 3 mod slots. You know what I mean? Let's just go fight a Talon real quick. You know, that's just how I feel. Like I said, I've always been honest about how I feel. And, you know, Black Friday is here, by the way. I love this game, and I think a lot of you will love this game too, especially for $40 instead of $70 on Black Friday at literally every store. But I'm honestly going to make this video, and I'm going to, I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to, like, I'm just going to keep it because obviously, you know,
be cautious in there, Nightwing.
It's, it is what it is. I also have not played the game since God of War came out, so, a little rusty. My goal for the video was to fight these guys.
Got something for you.
Is that all of them? Huh.
Belfry, I just took care of another court hideout.
Like, even that gear might be better. Anyway, we'll see ya.